First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Redbirds enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, lots of pressure, Matty, when you're going for a career milestone. Sitting on 199 wins, this guy would like nothing more to pick up career win number 200 in this one here today. So I'm sure he's got a lot on his mind, but the first thing he needs to do is concentrate and get out of that first inning.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
fans, summer has officially arrived, and there's no better way to beat the heat than by joining us right here at the ballpark. With lots of giveaways, promotions, and great baseball to come, you can't lose. Pick up a pocket schedule at any stadium ticket window and come out to the ballpark this summer. Then, if you're sitting in section 121, row 8, you're sitting in the Topps lucky row of the game. You'll all be taking home a package of Topps baseball cards. Congratulations from Topps.
Into the box now, Pete Crow Armstrong. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now Lester's 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
In now is Nico Horner. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. A ball and a strike.
Two-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sink or change up right here. Got to get it up.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Over to first, and that retires the side. A solid start to this one for John Lester. Nothing for the Cubs to start. Cards coming up next. You're dialed into MLB Network. Zach Davies is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Second baseman.
Into the box, Irving Lopez. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here's the first pitch. As he chops it on the ground toward the right side. Barehanded at his knees. It's there. He got him.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
To the plate now, Demetrius Lewis pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit down the line. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 302 is the average coming in. 48 home runs and 73 driven in. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Leading off the inning, it'll be Patrick Wisdom, and they could use a spark from him here. Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Hit out towards second. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First offering on its way.
Ball in.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And it's fouled away. Count still full, 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
He'll try it again, 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Plate now is Harrison Bader. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Stepping in now, Brendan Donovan, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate now, Ivan Herrera. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
That brings in Tommy Edman. And that one yanked just foul. The average to start play at .315. 9 homers and 23 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. So here is number 43. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Lester's ready, and the pitch. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
At the plate, David Bodie. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now Lester's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Lester's 2-0 home. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This pitch is popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Batting 9, the first baseman, Alfonso Rivas.
Up next, Alfonso Rivas. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the third inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
St. Louis, the second baseman.
Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Irving Lopez. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. And this is popped up near second base. And Mendick will be there. There's one away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Next, here is Mason Wynn. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had two bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Boy, there's a case of getting a bad break, Dero. That's a bullet hit right down the third baseline that deflects off the bag. That ball was headed for the corner if it wasn't deflected.
Yeah, 100%. You're frustrated. You'll take the knock without question, but you wanted extra bases right there. Pretty amazing that ball was able to hit that bag right there.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one. He singled in his first AB. Front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a throw over. Back in standing. This is popped up near second base. Mendick takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch. Runners breaking for the plate. Pitch taken for a strike. And a ridiculous way to end the inning. Not sure if he thought he could steal home or what, but it's an easy tag for out number 3. Cards leave 1, but they're up 1-0. The batter will be Danny Mendick. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Oh, 2 now from Lester. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So now to the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Lewis comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter number 2.
And now in the box, Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go for the
Hey
last half
Honcho,
of
my
the
friend,
inning.
cheers.
Set to
Emoji
go is
clink
the
and
third
beer
baseman,
mugs.
Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
Now the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Line drive to left. Hal is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One
Hey,
hops
B.
over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Brendan Donovan. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Onto the lawn and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
He may be a rookie, but he shows some veteran power right there. Just absolutely blasting that thing out of here. As he matures and gets even stronger, you're going to see more and more of it. I think this bomb is a sign of great things to come.
To the plate now, Ivan Herrera. Carrying to deep left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now that second base.
Digging in next, Irving Lopez. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. As he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Lester has his target. 0-2 on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Wilson Contreras.
How are you and your family?
Gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Good.
Now here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that hit column. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now into the box is Mason Wynn. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 43 is there. One pitch, one out.
Now batting.
Next to stand in is Demetrius Lewis, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And it's gone as they add still another. Shot down the line in right. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far. And the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt.
First baseman.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. And a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Dallas Keuchel gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. To short. And this throw almost took off on him, but a fine play to leave his feet at first and then come down on the bag to record the second out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, this certainly wasn't what he was anticipating when he left the warm-up mound coming into this one. Couldn't get out of the 5th inning and gave up quite a few runs in this one.
And now the first pitch. Hey. The Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, as this lead swells to 7-0. Guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty D. How about this, D-Row? If you're going to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Right fielder looking up, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, D-Roll, the only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, number 43. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Lester has his target. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, David Bodie.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH. David Bodie 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Digging in will be Alfonso Rivas. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down go the Cubs on just bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tommy Edman. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 0-1 the count. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up, still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year as they push this lead up to 9 now.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. It seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Adbert Alzolay gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Irving Lopez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
At the plate now, Mason Wynn. Fouled off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now.
The bat, the left fielder.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Demetrius Lewis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It is now 9-0. 7th inning ready to roll. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Danny Mendick. Lester gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now Lester deals the 1-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box, Pete Crow Armstrong. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Made off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored. And that was a close one, so they're asking for some time to look at the replay. Could see a challenge from them here. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cardinals are challenging the previous play.
All right, here's one more look at it. Looking for that indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the play. But I don't think there's enough right there to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. To the plate now, Nico Horner, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. No hits to this point. This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are two on with one away now.
Number 16.
Stepping in now, Patrick Wisdom, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now Lester's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the left fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 0-1. Here it comes. Popped him up. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Goldschmidt is hitting over .350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Touches them all. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far as the blowout continues. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking batting practice right now? Somebody help me out.
This is one of those D-roll where they say, hey, it's good weather for a snowman, right? That 8 spot looks like it's snowman in the scorebook. 8 bombs.
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers.
Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on your way in and subscribe. Emoji thumbs up.
10 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Brendan Donovan to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Adam Morgan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Ivan Herrera, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4, he's looking locked in.
Standing in now, Tommy Edman. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the new inning set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Ian Happ. Lester's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, number 43. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ball 1, well below the zone. Two and one. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
David Bodie is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Mason Wynn. Now here it comes. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. 38th home run of the season for him as this lead got even wider.
Left fielder, Demetrius.
At the plate now, Demetrius Lewis as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Next to hit is Nolan Arenado, who went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Ready with the 0-1. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game as the blowout continues. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Harrison Bader is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Into the box now, Brendan Donovan, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball 1-0. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes, these guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
The 1-2. Turned on down the line. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. So now to the plate, Alfonso Rivas, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Lester has his target. Here's the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down. Next, it'll be Danny Mendick. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Lester's 2-0 home. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
So next to hit is Pete Crow Armstrong. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had.
Well, the first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 13-0, the convincing final score. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Lester earns win number 7 on the season as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Zach Davies permitted 6 earned runs.